New Mexico's Attorney General has ordered the reopening of the state's criminal investigation into alleged crimes at the Zorro Ranch, owned by convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The U.S. Justice Department made millions of files related to Epstein public on January 30, shedding new light on the financier's criminal activities in New Mexico over 3 decades. The New Mexico Department of Justice had said on Wednesday that the state was probing an allegation that Epstein ordered the bodies of 2 foreign girls buried outside the ranch. According to the Reuters report, New Mexico DOJ spokeswoman Lauren Rodriguez said it requested a redacted copy of a 2019 email containing the allegation from the federal DOJ. The redacted 2019 email contained in the latest release of Epstein-related documents was sent a few months after the sex offender's death to Eddie Aragon, a New Mexico radio show host who had discussed the Zorro Ranch on his program. Aragon, who claimed to be a former Zorro Ranch employee, requested payment of $1 Bitcoin for the videos that the email claimed were taken from Epstein's house and showed the financier allegedly having sex with minors. The redacted email to Aragon claimed 2 foreign girls had been buried on Epstein's orders somewhere in the hills outside the Zorro, and that the 2 allegedly died by strangulation during what the email termed as rough and fetish sex. A 2021 report by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, also contained in the file release, claimed that Aragon visited an FBI office to report the email, which offered 7 videos of sexual abuse and the location of the 2 girls buried on the Zorro Ranch in return for $1 Bitcoin. According to reports, Epstein had leased around 1,243 acres of state lands around the ranch in 1993. New Mexico State Land Commissioner Stephanie Garcia Richard canceled the leases in September 2019 after her office determined Epstein did not use the land for ranching or agriculture, but as a privacy buffer. Another released document claimed Epstein routinely flew young women to what is being called an exclusive enclave for girls' weekends.
Newly released Department of Justice files have revealed shocking details about convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein's operations. The DOJ documents claim Epstein routinely flew young women to what is being called as an exclusive enclave for girls' weekends. Epstein allegedly used a network of wealthy contacts and luxury parties to build trust and facilitate exploitation. The released documents include emails suggesting Epstein coordinated travel, parties, and weekend stays in the Hamptons via well-connected acquaintances. Among the files, an FBI document from 2020 quoted a tipster who alleged that Epstein shared close ties in the area who would procure underage girls for him. According to the report, the convicted sex offender's Hamptons circle included Mark Baker, a nightclub owner in the Hamptons and New York City, who is mentioned 50 times in the documents. In 2010 email introducing Baker to Epstein, a redacted correspondent claimed that Baker wanted Jeffrey Epstein to organize weekly parties in his New York and Hamptons clubs, strictly for beautiful Russian girls. In one May 2016 message that included a photograph of girls eating on a sidewalk in Montauk, a redacted sender wrote, and I quote, "We've got for us pink t-shirts and it says on it, Girls Weekend. Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for our happiest times." According to the DOJ files, the emails also show Epstein coordinating arrangements with his Hamptons contacts, including millionaire restaurateur Stephen Hansen. According to a 2017 exchange, Hansen agreed to let women who were not apparently underage to stay at his Hamptons property for a weekend.
Mr. Epstein, how long have you been sexually attracted to underage minor females?
Objection, harassing, argumentative.
Are you kidding?
No, I mean, I don't feel like I'm divulging any secrets here, right?
Move to strike.
No, that's the question.
I'd like to answer that question as well, like all your other questions today. However, I have to follow my attorney's advice. They have told me that I must invoke my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment right to not answer those questions today or any questions relevant to this lawsuit.
What was the name of any of the underage minors that were the subject of the criminal charges to which you pled guilty?
I don't know.
So tell me about those charges. What were the allegations of those charges?
Form.
Solicitation of prostitution.
Okay.
Not underage prostitution, prostitution.
Were the victims or the prostitutes, as you would say, were they minors?
Form.
I pled guilty to solicitation of prostitution.
Okay, so tell me what those cases were about. What happened?
I
Form
have no
again.
more. I can't tell you any more than that.
You don't know what you pled guilty to?
I just
I'm
told you.
going to object to
Sorry.
form. That's asked and answered.
Do you know what you pled guilty to? The facts.
Solicitation of prostitution.
I understand that's the charge. What were the underlying facts?
Sorry.
What'd you do? Did you pull up in a car, talk to the person? Did they come over to your house? How'd you get them? Those kind of things. Tell the jury what were the underlying facts about the charge that you pled guilty to?
Form. Move to strike.
I don't know.
You don't know what you pled guilty to.
I pled guilty to solicitation of prostitution. Oh, not underage prostitution, but prostitution.
And just so the jury understands, these 3 females that were the subject of the guilty pleas in state court were procured by your method of having underage minor females locate other underage minor females and bring them to your house. Isn't that correct?
Objection, argumentative, compound, harassing, assumes facts not in evidence.
You'll have to
And I move
repeat.
to strike.
I have to repeat the question.
Okay. Are all people that were, at the time you engaged in sexual activity with them, were underage and were brought by other underage minor females? Is that true?
Same objections incorporated. As well as the motion to strike.
I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't even understand the question.
Isn't it true that you used underage minor females to bring other underage minor females to your house for sex?
Asked and answered. Way earlier on.
Oh, well, he doesn't understand the question, so I'm going through the progression.
Not a problem.
But it is asked and answered.
As your firm, Mr. Edwards and Mr. Jaffe, has been described by the U.S. Attorney as perpetrating one of the largest frauds in South Florida's history by crafting malicious cases of a sexual nature against people like me and others in order to fleece, using bogus schemes, in the U.S. Attorney's words, and investment schemes.